Good evening, everyone. Can you guys hear me? Am I loud? Somebody want to type a one in the chat? We got five in here tonight. Do appreciate you for being here, but this is Kev. This is Black Men Being Brutally Honest, although it's only Black Man being brutally honest. So, yeah, I still hold true to that, no matter what's happening right now. Uh, that's just what it is at the end of the day. Yeah, thanks, Andre. Um, yeah, it's I'm much better tonight. I can go into more detail about what I want, but let me tell you guys something. And this is gonna be a shorter broadcast, and I'm not gonna waste any more time with a beef. That's just there are certain things I just don't do. I don't want people here just to hear me curse somebody out or disrespect. And I mean, my voice is just recovering, so um I think I'll be even better tomorrow night. So uh yeah, I'll go I'll go into detail with screenshots and you know maybe reacting a little bit to what's being said, but um in summary, there has been a content creator that has questioned uh, myself as a parent and how I choose to raise my child, in particular a daughter. Um, um, the only thing I've learned from that entire thing is that family is, I mean, YouTube is no place for family. That's what I've learned, especially the family of a Black man who's proud of such. And I also understand that YouTube and maybe this space known as the Black Manosphere is no place for a Black father with a daughter either. So the smoke show is for such heated emotion, if I am to display any. So I look forward to being, I look forward to just go ahead and just setting the record straight. But I understand that I am to understand that for myself at least, that I am not to continue a beef. Um, should be above that kind of thing. I'm too old for that. Yeah, and I have to say the things that make my content what it is. What's up, Art? What's good? I don't open up. I'm not gonna. I don't have to. I don't have to open up about anything in my private life to any of you guys. To any of you. Who cares? Why do they care so much? They don't, nobody cares about, people don't care about my personal life if they're going to sit there and not care about, someone saying something about my child. But that's okay. That is okay. That's okay. It's like this is nowhere to, and I discovered it really fast. This is nowhere to be discussing family. Not Black YouTube, not the Black Manosphere, not that channel. And it's a weakness of mine. It'll always be a weakness of mine up here because when people exploit that weakness, I'm going to lose. That is all there is to it. I'm not equipped for that kind of thing here. I may have certain talents, but those talents are better concentrated elsewhere. It's um it's if I concentrate on a beef, then the people who sub to this channel will understand that they're no longer here for the original reason that they came here for. I'm not making this into a beef channel. Mm-hmm. Uh, I mean, the breakdown has had married men on their platform. At that particular channel has had married men on their platform. I do not want to be upheld as a married man in this space. It's black father all day for me. And I know people are going to find that strange. But please try to understand is that it's in, look, it's always going to be about myself and my child at the end of the day. That's the only choice that I have to make. So all of my life decisions are going to be centered around what benefits that person. I don't give a damn what any of you niggas say. I mean, you niggas want to hear about marriage all day, or you want to shame some guy for talking about diapers. I mean, make a motherfucking decision. So let me shout out everybody in the chat real quick. RPM, what's good? Marcus Romero Productions, MRP, what's going on? Andre 420, what's up? Long live. Kills, don't give two fucks. That's perfectly okay. All right, install. Hurry up and buy. What's good? Don Jizzle. What's good? Carlton Way One. What's going on? See, my audience is comprised of people who are here just to listen to me talk. That is all I need. I don't need to share any more weaknesses with you guys. They don't want to hear about that shit. They don't want to hear a family man talk. They don't want to hear a husband talk. They just want to hear me. That's all they need. That's all that's all they're here to do. They're not here for me to, play a clip and talk about that person, berate that person beyond anything. Make that person look like a biggest fool as possible. It's I'm not about that. I'm not about that. I'm about people doing their thing. And if they, and I mean, even for that person too. So, yeah, I'm not proud of the show the other night, but I had to get it off my chest. I mean, I should have never did that show, but I'm not putting it in private either. I'm talking about the voice part. Yeah, it's whenever my voice is gone like that, I should not do a show. I had to say something. And really at the end of the day, I didn't have to say anything. I just want to let you guys know that nothing had to be said. I know that some of you, well, that's what am I going to continue to do? He said that about my daughter. He said that about my daughter, So what? So what? Let him say it. So more on that tomorrow night, because tomorrow night's a smoke show. I'll probably be a little bit more charged up for this one. Charged up meaning that I'm gonna declare it over. I'm gonna declare that it's over, even if I got to give the other side the W. But I haven't decided that yet. What up, Mule? Shoot. So, as I said before, two things I've learned. Number one, YouTube is no place for family. Not this side of YouTube anyway. And this space in particular I don't know if there's a place for a black father with a daughter. I mean, there's not much that's going to bend me from that thought process. This is an indefinite thought process. Every time I have panels, every time I'm on the air, that's going to be in the back of my mind. And it doesn't have to be anyone's problem that's listening. Believe me. Doesn't, but I mean, it could be my problem all day. It can be something I could think about off the air, as I contemplate and look up in the sky or, any of that. But I mean, it's not you guys' problem. No, allow me to don't allow me to bore you with it. But hey, tomorrow night, if anyone wants to come up here and ask me anything that they might have been wondering or wanted to say for, I don't know, ever, ever since I set foot on this platform. I mean, which was 6 years ago, by the way, which is no flex at all. I mean, I don't care about people who've been here since 2005. That's just my attitude. They can come up here and ask me about anything that has been said, anything, you know, even those people that, although I'm not up here 24/7 and available 24/7, people that want to call me out or some shit like that. Make up little shows and shit. No, everyone gets to come up here. And like, by the way, I don't even know if I'm gonna call that a smoke show anymore. It's not, there's no smoke coming there. There's some pushback and some disagreement, but I mean, you guys consider smoke like just blatant disrespect. And I'm not a blatantly disrespectful person. So, all right. So we have to learn how to purge weaknesses here. We us black men, I would say the first place you look is the thing that can make you mad, that people know can make you mad, and then just get rid of it. And unfortunately, I have to get rid of the part where people say things about my family. I can't get mad about that. It doesn't hurt my family. It's been done so many times before. I shouldn't get mad about ignorance at all. It's an ignorant thing, and if people know they can use it against you, they'll continue to use it and use it and use it. And what reason for it anyway? What reason for it anyway? So that's what I'm doing in front of everybody. I don't care what you say about my family. None of it's true anyway. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, even my little girl. As much as I really hate to say it like that, nah. If you say something about my family, I'm not gonna respond. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It doesn't matter. None of it does. You're people on the internet. It's a weakness because it affects my performance. It affects my performance. You when you're up here speaking, you have to worry about how you're gonna look publicly. All right, I got 15 people in the building, 17 in the box. So please hit that like button. There's it's nothing to do so. And there should be some form of etiquette for any of us. Let people say what they want. I don't have to pay it attention. I mean, everybody's like, well, Kevin, you gonna let anybody say anything? Yes, anything. These people are meaningless. I mean, I'm gonna go in and say it. It's like I really sparked some, you know, simp sale outrage. There was a bunch of simp sale outrage, and I'll probably go into breaking down that terminology later, but when you're making stuff up, that's a slippery slope. I'll tell you just like that. But yeah, that's a weakness for me that needs to go away immediately on social media, not caring about what people say about your family. And that's a tough one for me. That's a real tough one for me. Let me tell you guys a little bit of something. There was somebody that said something about my kid 7 years ago. She wasn't even 2 years old yet. And it was in a Facebook group. And, is it that I mean, I I'm still kind of mad with this guy to this day. That's why I'm saying, man, it's too much to stress over. I mean, let me give you a clue. He recently got all his channels deleted. I'm talking about like within this week. I mean, for okay, it's Taz. It's Taz exclusives. I heard Taz got all his channels deleted, and really, it was like I said, this was back in 2017, and it was all because I had one of the first Facebook groups that didn't I would say kick black men out for having difference of opinion. Everybody hated that group. It was called Black Men Being Brutally Honest with Everyone. That group grew to, like I said, 20,000 in 3-4 months. Yeah, it for a very short time, it was one of the hottest groups in Facebook. People making posts about it, hating on it, calling it a gay group, and all that shit. Well, Taz was one of the first members. Taz and Dunny had it out on a post, and I made some comments too. And Taz wants to say something very, very horrible about my kid because that's when I was posting pictures of my family on my Facebook. And I was like, man, just apologize. Just apologize. I'll forget it. He was like, nah, all y'all do is talk about black women in this group. And then my retort was, no, everyone talks about everyone in this group. You can't just be mad at one and then just let the other just kind of slide. You're on the fucking internet. That's my whole point. You're on the internet. I mean, it ain't that serious, bro. My daughter's not even 2 yet. Not trying to elicit sympathy from people. It's just don't fuck with my family. Like, ugh. No, you're gonna apologize to these black women. No, everybody need to apologize to each other. If that's gonna be the case, now you need to apologize to me or you're gone. No, fuck all that. You apologize to black women. I threw them out the group. The point to me even saying this is all I gotta do is wait. I don't have to do anything to you. I never made a big deal of Taz on YouTube ever doing that. I never made a big deal of it. I never pursued him. Nigga, you said this about my kid, guy. Fuck you. You're sick people. You know, I never pursued it. I mean, what would have it done anyway? Nothing. Nobody would have cared. No one would. So why even do that? So Ty City didn't do anything original. I mean, people been did that shit. Every time somebody get mad with me, they find out I got a family. That's the first thing they go for. When they find out all the insults don't work on me, because they really don't. I've been hit with enough of those. I mean, I'm talking about from kid. It is I'm used to the reality of the world. So why display weakness now? So nigga channels got deleted. Am I sad about that? No. Ain't nobody gonna be sad about me. And I'm not saying that just to say, oh, the nigga ain't gonna be sad about me. Why should I be sad about his channels getting deleted? Which all I'm saying is I don't have to be mad with you. I don't have to stay mad with you. I don't have to stress. All I have to do is wait. That's all. I don't care. I don't care if you live or die. I don't care if you are successful or you fail. I don't care to talk to any of you, actually. That includes people who've been up here in the past. I mean, just for those of you who saying, "Oh, he couldn't possibly be talking about me." I'm talking about you. I'm sorry. This is the way things got to be. Since we play by all these dumbass rules, you know, I gotta, I gotta rewrite the rules for myself. Then. And look, my family, my personal and private life is none of you niggas' business. Because believe me, I've gone public with far too much. One of my least favorite words as of late. I trust people way too much. That little thing at the end of every show that I say, in Kev, we trust, I will no longer be saying that. I don't even trust myself in my own judgment. Not with people online, at least. I mean, I thought I could trust people, sometimes, and that was very foolish of me to do. Very foolish, very foolhardy venture. It's no, don't do that, Kev. You don't know any of these people for real. So why share any detail of your private life? I want people to trust me, but I have to trust myself. I thought trust and Kev would sound good together, but it's not. It's not. It's not a it's not a policy that I need to exercise anymore. I can't trust any of you. I'm sorry. I apologize to those that thought that we had a better rapport. you know. But from what I discovered, I don't have much of a rapport with any of you at all. Now, the audience members, the chat guys, the live chat guys that's been around for years, definitely understand that know that I'm not talking about you. I mean, just understand that if you've been around for a long time, you know who you are. So hurry up and buy. I mean, definitely you fit that category. But, you know, yeah, I have to get back to what made me this in the first place. Is, get back to making the content my way. Not getting so stressed I'm losing my voice and not feeling well. I'm older right now. I'm not 27. I'm 47. There's many that say I shouldn't even have a YouTube channel because I'm hit this age. To those people, I say fuck you. Not even 30 minutes yet. Feel like it's been forever already. Okay. Um, I will have a list of everyone tomorrow of who contributed to the laptop fund. I set out to raise $1,000. I ended up with 930, I think, $930. And I'm here to tell you right now that I have purchased a laptop. So I'm on that laptop right now. So I will give you guys more details tomorrow. Um, my interface went out, which sucks because I like to use sound effects. But I guess when I get paid again, I'll go ahead and put in and see what kind of interface I can get. I mean, microphone interface, might as well. But that's pretty much it. Just want you guys to know that things will be different but beneficial to this channel and for those who tune in. I will continue to do my thing. I will continue to be Kev. That's to be Kevin. Kevin is my real biological first name, government first name. So I have every right to use that name. So Marcus Romero Production, who in the blue hell is Taz? I've dealt with many people. Forever blessed what's going on. Pushback Sundays. Yeah, of course. All right. Thanks for the idea. Yeah, the content creators. I've dealt with quite a few content creators in that Facebook group. I mean, I don't try to flex it. I've said it several times in the past. I mean, big deal. It's whatever on that. But when you've dealt with people who have had steam and momentum, I mean, and I didn't know these people would branch out like this. I mean, you remember things like, I swear to God, it's like, I was like a while back, I was, before YouTube, years before YouTube, I was fired from a job and I felt like it had unjustly happened because of what I had been to the place. I was mad at those people, but I felt as if it was nothing I can do. I stressed about it. I was, I was not doing real well with money, for a few months after I lost that job. So it was about a year. I had picked up another job by then and I was okay for the moment, and talked to a friend that worked at my old job. Every person that had something to do with me getting me fired, they gotten fired one by one. It just, and it's not something that I wish on people like, oh, well, you fired me, they need to fire your ass, blah, blah, blah. It was just that they was into some kind of shady shit. So if life should have taught me anything anyway, it's just to wait. I don't even have to lift a finger. Like I said, not that I wish horrible shit on people if I know I've been wronged and fucked over, but I mean, it happened. It happened. I was okay anyway because I was a very resourceful person. Sometimes those resources don't kick in immediately when I want, but they're quite useful when they are. What's up, Ray? Ray Hummer. So here's one danger to having a channel that you're beefing at. Here's a danger to that is you'll always be a target. I don't want to be a target. I don't have to do certain things to get more people in here. When I have a topic, when I have a topic that's hot, there'll be enough people here anyway. But for my real ones, these are the kind of broadcasts that are for you. All right. Let's be honest. Yeah, smoke for you, but don't hit keep it 100 Pat form, but be twerking in his comments. I mean, me and Marcus are cool, Marcus, despite his presentation online, which can be kind of, I mean, he'll roast and flame the fuck out of you. Like it just he'll be flambéed if you make him mad. But Marcus is, he's a cool, pretty guy that has he has a very interesting insight. So, it's no problem for me to listen to his platform. Yes, the conversations here are cool. Okay. All right. I try to be. I mean, like I said, it's not a very massive platform, but with the right kind of consistency, it will be. I mean, I don't know if I when I think about things about like growth, do have I performed like I'm actually here to make it grow and make it much bigger and a better platform for black men to actually come here and have conversations and act like grown-ups instead of acting like we're all petty and spiteful and mad and angry toward everyone. That's what I want. Brutally honest does not have to mean rude. It does not have to mean I want to argue with you. No. Then I'm ready to cuss the world out. Come here, everyone else. Let me be brutally honest with you. Your breath stank. That was never the intention. Even though if you are like talking in my face and then like your breath is forming boxing gloves in my nostrils, I probably will give you a piece of gum. I'm like, look, yes, here. I'm what people generally call a based person. I was very offended by that until I found out what base meant. Based meant, not basement, because y'all love to say, "Oh, he's in his mom's basement." Yes, I've never lived in a house with a basement. Never. I mean, I've lived in a two-story house, but I've not a house with a basement. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna try that one day. I'm gonna do the I'm gonna do the show from the basement. I'm gonna name it after my mom. Be like, this is my mom's basement. Yeah, broadcasting from here. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let me check my likes. Check my likes and my dislikes. Uh, hmm. All right. I got one dislike. I'll play the video in a second. You know, tell you, man, no matter what level you're at, you're always gonna have a little hate. No, like my father always tried to tell me that kind of thing comes from white people. If you if a white person makes $100 and you make $1, that white person doesn't want to see you make that $1. That was his perception. Now, some of you may believe that white people aren't causing anything negative with us. So, I'm not going to debate that shit, you know, with people. I'm not going to do that due to my own personal experiences. But I mean, it doesn't seem like for him, I don't think my dad ever anticipated him being from Montgomery, Alabama, that, all this kind of behaviors will come from our people. And I guess it depends on, whatever's however you perceive this. I mean, it had been some months where I didn't even make the super chat threshold. It had been some months like that. And I mean, you never know. I may still have months like that coming. Yeah. But some people hate that you make any kind of money on here. Shoot. Well, I don't have to. I know I'm gonna win all of you. I only have 10 likes though, y'all. I mean, it's 19 in here. Go ahead, hit like, damn. But there's that one person.
Now I'm feeling objectified by your male gaze. Damn.
Mm. Yeah. So I don't know. I just came up here to tell y'all that No, it's not a beef. It's not a beef. I'm not in the current emotional state I'm in right now. I'm not mentally equipped to handle a beef. I can openly admit that, and I'm gonna say it again tomorrow night. I'm not mentally equipped to handle a beef. I can't. No, 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 no. It's not that I can't. Is that it's a bad look for me. For me, it may not be a bad look for some of you out there. I mean, some of y'all love that kind of thing. Some of y'all live for it. You know, I thought I lived for it. Yeah, I want problems. I do. I really want problems, but the thing is, at this state of this current present time with everything that's going on with me, it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. What's gonna happen? I say this, he say that. I mean, what, why, what? Prof Days, what's good? Did I miss anybody? I think I shouted out Forever Blessed. No, I didn't. I didn't miss anyone. 21 in the building. Please press like. Oh, 24 in the building. Please press like. Press that like button. That like button likes being pressed. There it is. There it is. Yeah, so moments of weakness. I said that this weakness, I'm a purging immediately. I said I'm a purging immediately. Wow. I'm not going to discuss family up here anymore. I'm not going to discuss my daughter up here anymore. I'm going to mention that one more time tomorrow night. Big Dog Prod was good. Y'all, I mean, thanks for the concern about, me not feeling well the other night, and thanks for all your well wishes. I really appreciate that. But I feel just fine. I went and saw Bad Boys Ride or Die the other day. I don't know if I told y'all that, but yes, that movie is great. That movie is great. I thought that the Bad Boys franchise would kind of fall off with this film. I've always loved the movies, but it didn't. It did not at all. I mean, like I said, despite everything that had been going on with Will Smith outside, him embarrassing himself with the slap. I mean, still, it's a great film. You will enjoy it. Go see Bad Boys Ride or Die. Like, yeah, Forever Blessed. Yeah, he agrees. Say, yeah, it was good. It was good. All I gotta say is Reggie. Reggie. Yeah. So for those of you who haven't seen it, go see it. Go see it. Go see it. 25 in the building. So Martin is still a good. Yeah. Especially Martin. Martin, like his character got a lot of focus. Yes. He still has the comedic timing. Yes, he's still very good. Yeah. You know this. What up, Sir Anthony? Good to see you, brother. See you on the road. Yeah. I mean, for real. Like, I heard it was getting some criticism because they didn't want to insert any of that woke crap in it. That movies don't need that woke crap. Like, all they need to be is good. And I'm glad we got a good film out of these guys, especially with it being Bad Boys. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, great film. Go see it. This is probably going to be the best thing that comes out this year. Not Madam Web. I'd rather see movies like Bad Boys all fucking year. Shoot. Oh, well, I mean, Godzilla -1 is excellent. You got a Netflix account. Watch that. That's another excellent film. So, I mean, for all the crap that they've been putting out, those are two excellent films in the course of what, a year. I mean, I don't know if you guys agree, but I mean, it is what it is. It definitely makes going to the movies worth it, for those two films. Chaos Reign, what's going on? All of you in the clouds that don't comment, I appreciate you guys too, and women as well. Yeah, I look at my analytics. Yeah, there are women that watch this program. Now, oh yeah, we still got Deadpool and Wolverine about to come out too. Yeah, so we might get 3 good films. I mean, shoot, since when did we become so deserving as fans as to Hollywood actually giving us what we want? Yeah. So please hit that like button. 25 in the box. Yay. Oh man, it went up to 3 dislikes. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm not even I'm talking about not beefing. Okay, you want to see the video one more time?
Now I'm feeling objectified by your male gaze. Damn.
Hey man, look. Maybe I want to see this too. I mean, look. I got to do something for the dislike people because they loving my shit, but they are. So just in case they aren't loving my shit, this video is just for them.
A warning. Warning. If you hear something that makes you upset on the broadcast, true, opinion, or otherwise, you are free to sign off or go to another channel. If you can't, please contact the displayed number below to seek help. Trolling and hate watching is more serious than you think. Now back to our scheduled broadcast.
The motherfucker said dislike. Like, I mean, it's all good, man. It's all good. I mean, it needed to happen. Yeah. It needed to happen, 3 of them though. I mean, I guess I'm getting back to form. Yeah. So, oh, look, 27 of you. So please go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the like button. I mean, you can hit the dislike button too. I mean, you can do like old boy that see KIC. There was a guy that was in the chat the other night that got really mad and said about, me posting his pic a few times. And what I tried to explain to this guy was, look, you mentioned my name in a very disrespectful manner many, many times. My response to that is going to be to post your pic in comparison to someone else. So I thought it was funny. And, I mean, if you want to compare me to some man, I mean, there are pics of me on the air. Was there any bullshit in Bad Boys? I mean, if you're talking about woke feminist crap, no, it wasn't. I mean, it was a bullshit free film. I would say it was. But yeah, I mean, what like we have got to get out of this thing that we do that we act like can't nobody say anything back to us when we say stuff about them. I understand like that's the other side's version of things that I said something to them. So they said stuff about me and my family and it was all justified and shit. I even show y'all a couple of screenshots tomorrow night. So, I mean, that's I mean, because I want to establish the rules that we all go by in this space, in this particular space right here. But it is what it is. All right. So the guy that said it, the guy that's saying that, I posted this picture. I mean, like I said, if you mention me in a certain way, then that's just what it's gonna be. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna make this we're gonna make this YouTube thing quite the venture. Shoot, play my I mean, oh, there it is right there. See, this is the kind of person that I am, but I understand that I'm gonna have to pick my spots when I do stuff like this. I want to show y'all something real quick.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Okay, I know you're wondering why is this African nigga dressed like Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat? Because it's gone on Mortal Kombat. I actually tried to sit there and watch it. I couldn't. It's like just to see what kind of entertainment value it had. But that little saying right there actually had that actually went viral, you know. So yeah, I'll be using that video more often. And I mean, like, that's just the kind of person I am. But I understand, like, if I'm not emotionally equipped to handle something, I don't need to be going around acting like this.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Yeah, I think it's a fun video though. So yeah. So anybody I missed in the chat? Oh, Phil Brad, what's good? I didn't give you a shout out yet. What's going on? Jeter, what's good? Oh, speaking of, he just popped up. What's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on, guys? Thank you all for being here. I mean, shoot, you know, just talk about, you know, Kev is going to stop acting weak, even though detractors and haters are going to say that I'm acting weak. Yeah, because I'm a weak father that hides behind family in this space. That's what's said. That's what was said. So, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and just be like, look, you know, if stuff like that is going to be said, you know, I don't need to be participating in nobody's beef. I mean, I don't need to be continuing the beef. I don't need to be perpetuating the beef. You know, I can't. This space right here is obviously not a space to discuss family or even be a black dad with a daughter, because that for some reason in this space, that means that I'm less sympathetic to the plight of black boys. Although in order for me to become a black man, I had to become a black boy first. You know, I had to be a black boy first, rather. So, I mean, that logic makes absolutely zero fucking sense to me. But that's the logic that we are dealing with in this space. And that's okay. That's fine. I am willing to deal with it accordingly. I am going to adapt and I'm going to adjust my approach when I come to YouTube. Because the one thing that I've done on a constant basis is trust. And trust in Kev is not a good combination at this point. I can't even trust myself at this point. So, you know, that's just the kind of approach that I'm going to use, you know, for YouTube. I'm going to make the content. I'm going to make the content enjoyable for whoever watches. And you are the guys that matter. You know, I don't need a superficial crowd. I don't need to invoke any of this simp sale outrage, which I will, which I'll explain more tomorrow night. So when I'm in a more horrible mood. What up, D Scott? Ain't that the truth? Yeah. I'm what did we get to today? It was like 90, I think. Yeah. What up, D Scott? What's good? Shout out to the members of the channel. $2.99 per month gets you a membership. So if you have the $2.99, if you can squeeze it in the budget, please become a member today. So, or, you know, if you're not quite ready to make that decision, that's fine too. You know, just your viewership and you hitting the like button is good enough for me. Oh man, I am up to 5 dislikes. Can you believe that? 5 dislikes. I need to stay on the air longer to see if we can get that up to 10. So if you're listening out there, help me get to 10 dislikes. He said $3. $3. Yes, for $3, you can become a member. I guess they didn't like that public service announcement or that warning video that I posted. So let me play something else for the dislikes, okay? Let me play this little classic right here. Hold on one second. Yeah, here we go. Yes, I hope the haters enjoy that. Yeah, these guys said I spend more on cancer sticks. Yeah. Yeah, get it. Yeah, we here. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I'm gonna do some more informative shows. I'm gonna do some more informative shows that are food for the brain. That's another reason why I'm not using the word trust anymore. Because of God, I have to say their name. Like the Black Brain Trust. That's the prime example right there. I mean, shit, right there. Why I don't trust myself. Like, the fuck out of here. Shoot. It's like, why? I mean, you wouldn't believe how skewed my judgment is. For those of you out there listening, with your 5 dislikes. Shoot, it might be 6 by now. Like, hold on one second. See what y'all doing. Oh, 17. I mean, the likes are well up to 17. And I mean, 17 plus 5 is 22 total, and there's 28 watching. So come on, guys. Go and hit that like button. Y'all need to give each other a hug. I mean, no. I'm not hugging no guy. The fuck? Shit. I'll shake a motherfucking hand and look him in the eye. Or not even that. Yeah, partner. Yeah. So anyway, no more weakness from me. No more of that shit. No more of this getting all emotional, letting simp sales get under my skin. I mean, I'm explaining that simp sale thing. So if people think they're being called simp sales, then hey, go ahead and think it. Like, go ahead and let it marinate in your brain. Yeah. I don't know. I might just do the smoke show by myself tomorrow night. How does that sound? Yeah, Kev, we'll listen to the smoke show. A one-man smoke show for 2 hours. Yeah, we will do that, Kev. No, I don't expect anyone to. I'm not entitled to your viewership, but thank you anyway. All righty. And yes, I'm going to be very annoying with this. Although I said I'm not going to talk about my family life in particular. The fact does remain. I am a dad with a daughter. A black daughter. A daughter that's going to grow up and is going to make the decision on her own whether she wants to be empathetic to the plight of her male counterparts or what other people are saying that I'm raising her to be. She's going to turn to feminism. Why? Maybe I should say that point for tomorrow night. If someone can remind me to make the point again, I'll go ahead and make it now. Why sit up there and act like it's so horrible for content creators to talk about feminism and a negative impact, and then the one joke they want to crack on me is you're raising a feminist? They're worried about that. You're raising a little feminist, but feminism is not their problem. It's such a contradiction. Don't you think you're afraid that more feminists are going to be raised? But feminism shouldn't be a problem for you niggas in some of your other conversations. As I would quote you, feminism shouldn't be a problem to you niggas. I mean, my thing is, for me, talking about feminism as something to make fun of, I think that sometimes those are fun conversations to see, just to see how horrible the mentality itself is. I mean, it's an easy thing to make fun of. Plus, it's anybody's goddamn business what kind of content they want to do. I can't tell people to what kind of content to do. Just like you can't tell me what kind of content to do. I can't police your content. But feminism is supposed to be a problem, yet you're afraid that I'm raising my daughter to be a feminist. I will say this. She doesn't have the exposure to a bunch of messy female relatives like that. I think one thing that does mess up little girls is that if she is exposed to too many of her female relatives that do nothing but sit around and eat snacks and watch TV and complain about men, she doesn't have that. So that's a positive in my book. I have female relatives whose minds were messed up by messy women in their family, sitting around talking shit about men while their men were at work, making the money to support the home. So my kid is not exposed to that. I will give that up. I am so happy about it. I am so damn happy about it. Yeah, Sir Anthony, I'm raising a feminist. I said, you niggas are ridiculous. Some niggas don't even, some of them niggas saying that shit don't even know how to spell ridiculous. Hell, they can barely spell their father's first name. If they know their dad, I mean, shit. Feminism is just communism in a dress. Wow. Feminism has killed and imprisoned more black people than the Klan. Oh, shit. That's wow. Feminism is just man hating. Yeah, it is. It has no real purpose. You're not really like when you're in America, you're not in a society that requires feminism. I know some of you might be off put by what I just said, but I don't give a fuck. We go by all these dumb rules around here. So why are you mad at me berating feminism? You can berate a child, I can berate feminism. Yeah. Those tears are delicious. All right, we got it up to 21 likes. 21 likes, 5 dislikes, 26 watching. 21 plus 5, 26. Got a good ratio going. See, I've been saying this over the course of 400 years of slavery, 15 million blacks killed since Roe versus Wade. 1972, black women have aborted 20 million plus. Let them feminists have it. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, you know, they don't like stats around here, so we got to be careful with that. They don't like stats. They don't like dads with daughters. But I tell you, man, I gotta start making a list of the shit these motherfuckers don't like. You know, stuff, you know, and and also the stuff that they can't use against me as a weakness. I mean, my mother, you know, she used to be a weakness to me till she died. I mean, God rest her soul, but say anything about my mother, I'm not gonna really care. I mean, I know that sounds a little cold, but like I say, I gotta purge the weakness. It's gotta go. Stop trying to trust people. You know. That's my weakness right there. It's been my weakness. It's still my weakness. Trust. It's still my weakness, man. So, I mean, and that's just what it is at the end of the fucking day. But as far as approaching this motherfucker, Black YouTube, it is what it is. Yeah. So hopefully I see you all at the smoke show tomorrow night. I think I've done enough. I've said enough. And I'm gonna go ahead and make a full recovery so I have all of this voice tomorrow night. Yeah, what time is it? Yeah, I'll go ahead and kick back and just fall asleep and wait on tomorrow. Oh yeah, because tomorrow's not promised. The sad part about this whole existence that we have is that some of us aren't waking up tomorrow. I'm not saying people in the clouds or anything like that. I only got 25 people watching, so there's a pretty good chance all of you are going to be alive by the time the smoke show comes around. So I want you here. But that was pretty dark. But yeah, I mean, it's no guarantee I'm gonna make it to the smoke show. So let me say, knock on wood. I mean, yeah. But thanks for listening. Just want to know that black men, they're gonna try to exploit any weakness they find with you, and they'll do the same thing to me. And I've been a pretty level-headed guy. I've been so for long as I can remember. I was even hated for being a level-headed guy by others. You always have a hater. All right, so when men are refusing to date, marry, and engage in traditional relationships with women, and they are holding them accountable, this is for the dude who asks, what power do the men have to hold women accountable? I mean, they always think about it in the aspect of power. If we think about it in the aspect of how we see the responses in social media, accountability is a very prevalent thing. It doesn't mean that you're going to control the person at the end. Like, oh my God, like how these women are. Oh my God, I'm a woman. I'm a black woman. All this other stuff. How can you hold me accountable? From now on, I will submit. That's not how it's gonna go. That's not how it's gonna go. I mean, I don't think anyone is expecting that. Any guy that talks about holding women accountable, I don't think that he's going to have her soul in the palm of his hand. Now, there have been some discussions before where women were floored by what men say. And when we see this kind of thing, we're always acting like we're floored by it, especially when white men do it. I mean, that's just what it is. And then we treat these white men like they're heroes for finally just getting the lip of a woman button in a conversation. But as far as like accountability, people want the results of accountability, her hitting her knees and submitting completely and saying, oh, you're right, you are so right, I submit. I would have to say that's not realistic. If you are a man expecting a woman just to turn into a geisha girl as soon as you hold her accountable, that's not going to happen. You are in the year 2024. You are in a year that Kev intends on making his best year. Even though there's some bumps along the way. I mean, it's not too late. It's just June. Oh, it's 6-9 today. 6-9. So I hope you guys out here with the right person. You can celebrate a 6-9 of your own. But yeah. But yeah, I got something else to raise money on. Y'all see that Cash App down at the bottom? Hell, Kev needs to smoke some beef ribs for Father's Day. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. So direct your funds toward the Cash App if you would like. I mean, shoot, I mean, I have a negative perception of how dads with daughters are treated in this space. Hell, make it easier. Let me go get some beef ribs from Costco and smoke them motherfuckers. I mean, I'm not even close to kidding. I'm for real. I am being dead ass. If I can raise damn near $1,000 for a laptop, I can raise about 60 or 70 bucks for some beef ribs. Boy, listen to me. But I'm about to go. I mean, that's enough for tonight. I will address this non-beef once and for all tomorrow night. And I'm going to be done with it. And we're going to continue with the content. Because I think that y'all like watching me because of that. No, beef ribs. You know, not baby back ribs, beef ribs. Like they look like big long ribs. Like, I mean, you know, Costco got some that's pretty good. That's marbled in fat, pretty good. And when you smoke them, is flavor all fucking day. They are so good. So yeah. And I know how to smoke meat on an open barrel grill. You know, I had to sit there and figure it out, you know, to about 3 or 4 attempts, but I finally got it down. So I can only eat beef too. I love ribs. Oh, okay. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. But anyway, like I said, Cash App is down there, you know. But the important thing is that we all still riding with each other. We all still ride with each other despite my moments of weakness. And I understand that you don't deserve somebody who is going to unpack shit that nobody should be concerned with, or I shouldn't even be revealing in the first damn place. Because the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, when you do that, you leave yourself vulnerable to attack. So no more of shit that is not anybody's business coming from me. You get yours from Aldi. Oh yeah, there's an Aldi around the corner where I'm at. So anyway, that's it for me. I'm done for right now. Hopefully I will see you guys at the smoke show tomorrow night. Yeah, there will be some smoke. There will be some smoke, but maybe not the kind of smoke that people are gonna believe is, you know, gonna happen, and that's whatever. But anyway, thank you for showing up once again, guys. You are excellent. I am eternally grateful for you. So long live the habitual line steppers. Let's just till next time. Peace.